Hello, my name's Marty Windle. I'm just going to talk to you today, put something in your mind. A lot of people tell me, Marty, I failed the exam. I can't believe it. I wrote a lot in the exam, but I still failed. Can you help me, tell me why I failed when I wrote so much? The first thing I will tell you, the first tip for the P3 exam is this: analysis, not facts. A lot of people, they write a lot because they are just cutting and pasting elements from the case. They're just writing whole chunks from the case and writing it in their answer. They're regurgitating the answer. They are not effectively analysing the answer. So to give you an example of a recent exam, if you're asked about to do a strategic analysis question, what you should be doing is analysis, not just regurgitating the facts in the case. To give you an example of a regurgitation, something in the case might say legal outcomes are difficult to forecast due to the unpredictable nature of judges. That's mentioned in the case. Some student will just take that line and copy it into their answer. What you should do is talk about how that might be an opportunity, or explain how that might be a threat for the organisation, how it could be an opportunity, how it could be a threat. So the examiner doesn't want you to just copy lines out of the case. If you are copying word for word out of the case, something's going wrong in your answer. You write a lot, but you're not adding a lot of value to the case. So rather than saying what is in the case, what does it mean? How is it an opportunity? How is it a strength? How can it have an impact on the strategy? How will it cause a problem for the organisation? The question is always worded in such a way that you've always got to give the analysis point. So focus on analysis of information and not just regurgitation of information. Second thing is, make sure you use the right model. I see it time and time again when I'm marking examinations, that the model is clearly written in the exam. For example, the examiner will say, analyse the industry environment. Industry environment. When you see that wording in the examiner wants you to talk about Porter's 5 forces. By using the phrase industry or marketplace environment, he is telling you to talk about Porter's 5 forces. But so many people, they don't recognise those clues in the question, and they write about the wrong model. He wants Porter's 5 forces, you write about Porter's diamond. So you write a lot about Porter's diamond, but you're not getting many marks, even though you write a lot of pages, because you're writing using the wrong model. A lot of the stuff you're saying is irrelevant in the exam. So focus on the past exam papers, look at the phrases used in the question, identify the model used based on each phrase. It will help you a lot to make your exam properly targeted and properly focused. Next way in which people waste time is they go beyond the scope of the question. If the question quite often is complained in the examiner's report, the question asks for opportunities and threats. In a recent exam, the question asks for what are the opportunities and threats in this case. What did people do? They wrote about opportunities and threats, good, but then they wasted a lot of time by writing about strengths and weaknesses. Now, it could be a brilliant answer on strengths and weaknesses, but if it's not what the examiner asked for, you're not going to get any marks. So some students, they waste 10 minutes writing about strengths and weaknesses when the question only asks for opportunities and threats. Everything they write on strengths and weaknesses could be a page, 10 minutes of wasted time, because you will score no marks in the exam. Do exactly what the examiner asks you to do and no more. Stop. Move on to the next question. Don't waste time on things being written that are not asked for in the examination. A lot of time now in P3. P3 has gone calculation. You're going to get calculation, some maths question in your exam. Now what a lot of students do, they also waste time on this issue. They do a lot of calculation, which is good, but they don't do any comments. If I give you a tip for the P3 exam, it will be this: less calculation, calculate the key points, the key issues, but more factors on the commentary. Quite often in the examiner is going to ask you, comment on the technique used, identify problems or weaknesses in the information. Students spend all their time calculating, they don't get those easy marks by commenting on the numbers. This is the analysis part. Here are the numbers, but what do they mean? What do they show you? What problems do they reveal? Does it show a strong or weak position in the organisation? So you always must comment on your numbers. So don't just calculate, comment. If you do a lot of calculation, no comment, there's only a limited number of marks for the calculation. But a lot of marks, more marks for the comments. So please don't waste time doing pages of calculation without the comments. So there's just 3 or 4 issues which may help you to pass your P3 exam. Focus on analysis in the exam. Choose the correct model. Don't go beyond the scope of the question, and comment to back up your calculation. 4 simple things you can do which will save you time in the exam because you will focus on the correct areas. Now the exams are coming quite soon. We've got revision. I'm going to be teaching revision all over Asia. So please look at the FTMSGlobal website. Details are included in this video. And also look at my Facebook page. Facebook page is Marty Windle Lecturer Facebook page. It's got all the latest information, all the new videos, all the tips, all the ways that I can help you to pass your examination for P1 and of course for P3. So please go and visit and click like on my Facebook page. I want to wish you good luck in your examinations. Thank you.